Alright, first things first, I always put a piece of paper down. I like to, you're going to waste a little bit of this, so, I'm going to try not to waste too much because I use this stuff. So it kind of make me a little catcher there. Anyways, so first thing you want to do is take the most powdery stuff you got. This is pretty powdery stuff. This is sanding dust. Every time I sand an exotic wood, I catch and hang on to the powder, as you can see in the bag. We'll go ahead and add some to the tray here. Occasionally you'll catch another something from the last go around of gluing, and you don't want the little black spots in there, so we'll sort through it. Alright, she looks good. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is put a dusting in there. Not a whole lot, just a dusting. If you got a packer tool or whatever you can use to pack that stuff down in there. I don't want it too thick, I just want it in there. Just a little bit. Kind of work it into the cracks and stuff. Get a little coating at the base. Now that you got a little bit in there, as you can see, we're going to go ahead and put some CA in that first one. Go ahead and start cramming your stuff, because the CA likes to harden pretty quick. And rub it back and forth, that way you get a good seat. Once you get the top filled, make a pile, like so. Start cramming it in there. Yeah, it will get on your fingers. I would recommend wearing gloves, but I go through this enough. I guess since I'm doing a video, I figured I'd put a glove on. That way, if I am showing people how to do this, I might as well show you how to do it the safe way. Makes sense, right? Alright, so that first one's good. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take some of this out. Not all of it, but just some of it. Make sure you pack it down. Go ahead and add some CA to that one. Let it fall down in there. Point is to try to get as much of this stuff saturated as you can. You don't want a dry patch inside there and not be able to because when you go to turn it or sand it, it's just going to come right out, and you don't want that. And like I said, all I do is I mash it in. Okay, that one there's done. That one there is done. If you want, you can go ahead and hit it again with some CA. Throw another round of dust on top. Might be a little overkill, but Just make sure you cram it in there. Okay, and then once that's done, go ahead and hit it with some activator. If you have activator, if not, just wait a little bit, it'll work. Now this stuff's got a lot of debris in it, that's why I didn't use the whole bag. I just go ahead and waste that because I'll get more. Alright, that pretty well does it for that part. What we're going to do here next, we're going to go ahead and turn this piece. It actually looks like I could add a little more right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't want to have any low point voids since I've already turned this down pretty thin as it is. You can see that there's a low point there. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more to that. Alright, looking at the piece, it's messy. This is applewood. I added Paduke powder or sawdust to some very large voids in this piece. There is some pretty good plug there sticking out. Hell, make it goop it high, because when you cut it down low, you're going to cut all that away either way. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn this. Let me get the tool rest set up and we'll be back. You want to stop and check your progress. You can see we're taking it down. There's a low spot there, but the pin still has to come down. So I believe we'll be able to get away with that. Just keep continuing and go ahead and knock all this off right there.